questions. First things first, if you are watching from YouTube, do make sure that you click on the subscribe button and also the bell so you get notified when new videos come on, which is doggone near every day, okay? If you are watching somewhere else, do make sure that right after this video, you go to YouTube, search my first and last name, subscribe, and then also click on the bell so you get notified again. The reason that I say do it in YouTube instead of on Facebook is because Facebook is notoriously terrible for letting you know that people are live. Sometimes you'll find out 5 hours later, and then, friends, that's no longer live. Just a thing, okay? All right, so let me go ahead and get rid of that. Super excited to see what your questions are going to be. I wanted to bring this up. If you see me looking over here ever, I just connected Hulu to my big TV over here, so I've got Golden Girls happening right there. Now, can I hear it? Absolutely not, but all I have to do is look up and I know where we're at. Let's see here. I wanted... Oh, that's my video right now. All right, let me get out of here. And I'm going to see if there are any questions already asked. I'm going to get out of there now. Oops, I don't have my bracelets on. Man, we are just all sorts of discombobulated. Good morning, Denise. Good morning, Kay. Good morning. Aha, Lori, love Golden Girls. Me too. Me too. Well, what questions would you guys have? Something that people ask me a lot, I'm just going to say. These days anyway, now that HBR is launched and going, last night we had Brett, a friend of mine, come on and talk about writing your own book, and he pretty much blew people's minds, which is exactly why I work with Brett. Something that I do, you guys, is I don't pretend to know everything or be excellent at everything because A, it's unrealistic, and B, there are other people that are fantastic at those things, and why on earth would you pretend, why would you try to regurgitate somebody else's material in order for it to look like yours? It's just so stupid. It's so dumb. I see people do it all the time, but it's beyond stupid. But anyway, so I bring the actual people in. So Brett came in to talk about his $1 million author stuff and basically writing a book and building a whole income stream around that book as well, which is very, very cool and doesn't have to do completely with selling the book. So teaser. And then I have James come in there. He talks about video, and I'm talking about an HBR, Home-Based Revolution, my signature program. So James comes in there. He talks about video. He talks about, you know, what a good gear to have if you're choosing to go that route yet. And then also the 5 stories that every brand should tell. Amazing. This guy is so legit, you guys. That, and then Hashim is coming in and talking about bookkeeping and taxes and that sort of thing. I believe that's going to be in the next week or so. But questions that I have, you guys, that people ask me is just, they just message me and they say, what is HBR? And so I'm just going to give you a quick rundown, just super quick, because I actually made a whole 20-minute video about it before. So you can look on YouTube for that video if you want. But HBR is basically how we have, so my family makes 7 figures a month. That's where we're at right now anyway. It just keeps getting more and more. But right now we're at 7 figures a month. And I teach people how we got here. Because we didn't get here by accident, definitely not. It's definitely by design. And there was a lot of try, fail, try, fail, try, fail, try, win, and then win, win, win. And then everything started working. And it was all in my tweaks of what like people tell you to do, but they don't really work. And then so I tweaked it because that's just what I do. And then I made it work. And really a huge part of it is that we need to show up in service instead of showing up and selling, because that's gross and nobody really wants to do that, and that's not sustainable, right? Showing up in service is 100% sustainable. That will wake you up every morning, right? And so I teach you how to be able to build income streams in service to other people. So like I said, we're at 7 figures a month, and I don't say that where it's like, oh, look at how awesome we are. I say that because it can happen for you too. I completely pull the curtain back. If you're in HBR and you're watching this video right now, give me a heck yes on proof that I pull the curtain back and I teach you how to do all of the things that I do. I don't hold anything back. I'm not the person that is like, well, you're going to need this, but I'm not going to tell you that, right? Like, I don't do that. I don't do that at all. I tell you all of it and then allow you time to be able to do it, right? So I have 2 guarantees with it. The first one is that you'll be at 10K a month. Which actually, if you guys realize, like, that's not that much. What is 10K a month per day? Let me do some on video math here. So 10,000 divided by, let's just say 30. So $333 a day. That's not that much. You guys understand that, right? 10K a month is not that much, right? And yes, that's before taxes. That for anybody that's like, well, no, I mean, yeah, that is before taxes. So go ahead and do your math on that, whatever you want to do. But 10K a month is more than what most people make, but I can show you how to do it. It's not difficult. It's not difficult. We make $333 somewhere in the middle of the night. You know, like while we're still sleeping before we even wake up in the morning, right? So it's not difficult, and it doesn't have to feel sleazy and gross and I don't like hard selling. That was another thing that people asked me about. I'm just trying to answer questions, and I'm going to go in here. I can't stand hard selling. So another question that people were asking was, well, I don't want to have a conversation with you because they think that a conversation with me is going to look like a conversation with some sort of like coach that then makes them feel like they have to buy something, and then that person feels like they have to say no, right? Well, a conversation with me is going to be very laid back, and it's going to be very like just a few questions, and then it's, if you want in, cool. If not, no big deal. Like, it's not, I don't hard sell. I am not the car salesman. I am not, because I don't want somebody in my program that was put in a virtual headlock to be put in there. I don't want that. I want people in the program that are ready to do the thing on their own volition, right? I don't want to have to trick people to come into my program. I don't have to trick people to do that, right? So understand that if you message, here's how you can get into the program. It's still half off until the end of the month. I did extend it for the people who receive paychecks at the end of the month. I got a few messages, and I was like, okay, cool, I can extend it for you. This is what you message. You message case study to my Facebook business page, Livin the Dream with Martha, and then we have a quick chat. And it's not stressful, and if you don't want in, it's no big deal. And if you want in, awesome, we'll get you in. So next week, just a heads up, next week is when my client success partners start. So that is a person that is going to be assigned to every single one of my students. Every single one of my students are going to have somebody assigned to them. So they're going to be able to ask questions of that person. If they couldn't get a question answered somewhere else, they can ask that person. They'll get the answer for them, and they're always supported. Because how many people have gone into courses and then they're like, I don't know what's going on. I don't know how to do this. Like, I'm lost. I need help. Well, this is like, we're changing the game, you guys. I don't play around. We literally hired a team of people that are going to be going directly to people, and they are assigned to you. So you shoot them an email, they get an answer from me and my team, and they give it back to you, right? So you're always going to have what you need, right? Isn't that good? Isn't that good? Okay, anyway, I'm excited about it. I love when I just totally disrupt industries in the best way possible, and that's what's happening here, just so you guys know. Okay, let's see. I'm going to go up to the top here. I'm not sure what that noise was all about. Where are we at? 10 minutes. Oh, my word, 10 minutes. Good morning, you guys. Ha! Jillian, I love Golden Girls. Where do you get all your bomb.com graphic tees? This is mine. Mike made this. What is the... I have a link somewhere. Crud. I will add a link onto this video on my personal page. Okay, so go to my Facebook personal page later on today. I'll have the link in here for you. I'll tag you, Jillian. Let me write down your name just so I don't forget, because that's what happens, you guys. Let's just call it. All right, there we go. Joe, Brett was amazing. I got so many new ideas. Yes. Hi from the Netherlands. Boom. Hello. Oh my goodness, his video gave me hope and wonderful tools to finish my book. Yes. He's so boss, you guys. Let's see here. Sorry, I'm just reading some of these. Talita, OMG, that's what I was going to ask about bookkeeping and taxes because I don't want to screw up taxes by the end of the year. Absolutely. Yep, Hashem is going to be coming in. He's going to be talking about U.S. and Canada taxes. Okay, I don't think that there's a person in the world that can talk about every country's taxes. Most people are in U.S. and Canada. Although, gosh, there's a lot of Australians. I really need to find a bookkeeper that can come in and talk about Australian taxes, home-based business taxes as well. That I'm working on that. I already promised that to somebody else too, but it's not even a conversation is happening yet. So I'm just going to be completely transparent. But so far as U.S. and Canada taxes, that is. And HBR will consistently always be added on to. As I find things that I want to teach you guys, I'll just keep adding on to HBR, just so you guys know. Let's see. Oh, here's all the heck yeses. Talita, yes, you're amazing. Aw, shucks. Angie, I'm packing my U-Haul with you in my ear. Boom! Happy moving. I don't wish it on anyone. I'm so sorry, you know. Let's see. Megan, what she teaches is easily worth over $100,000. That is not even, she's right. That's not even an exaggeration. Not an exaggeration at all, you guys. Got some more heck yeses. You're sharing awesome and useful information. Thank you. This is how we make change in our lives, right? Make change in our communities, make change in our world. This is how we do that. A lot of people just, I believe and see that a lot of people wish, I hate the word wish, but I have to use it here, wish that they could show up in their world in a more useful way, right? We see the things that we see in the media and the news and stuff like that, and then we look at it and we get mad. And you can see the people get mad, and there's nothing wrong with anger, right? Because it serves its own purpose. But whenever we get mad about things, how much better would you feel if you could create change? If you could actually help facilitate positive change in the world, how much better would you feel? Getting mad about things is one thing, but actually turning the coin over and creating positive change and making a difference and creating new systems, new paradigms, that's what we literally can do, right? But people don't understand how to do that. So I had a talk with a friend of mine yesterday, Heather Harbaugh. A lot of you know her. We were doing our, I have a session with her every couple of weeks. And we were doing that, and we broke right on into my newest mission, my mission accomplished, right? Like, I am my mission accomplished was my decree at the end of it. And my mission is very, very, it changes the entire paradigm of our world and how our kids are seen, how our kids are raised, how our kids feel about themselves as they're growing up, and how likely they are to move into serving their own community and being on mission within their own passions as they come of age, right? And that sounds obscure. I actually have like a thing. I'm not going to go through all of that because we only have a couple minutes and you didn't ask for that anyway, right? But that's like, that is the end goal of it. The end goal of it is a world where a paradigm totally shifts, where kids are able to be who they're supposed to be, where they're not in this cookie cutter mold, where they're defined by somebody else's skill set, other perception of what a skill set should be. Instead, they're able to show up as themselves, in purpose, on purpose, in their own mission, with their own passion for the world, right? It's taking it back to that. It's not like we didn't have that before. That was a long, long time ago, before agendas, I'll just say that, started happening and started showing themselves and started conditioning and that sort of thing, right? We're in the middle of a massive human experiment right now, guys. Like, don't look at it any other way. It's 100% a human psychological experiment. I'm just going to say that, okay? So that's my truth, is I'm going to say it. But we can change that, is what I'm saying. And the way that we change that is we change the way that we live, and then we're able to bring in some income, and then what do you do with that income? You use it to support things that you choose to, maybe you choose to create a not-for-profit. Maybe you choose to invest in a not-for-profit that is helping. Maybe you choose to support people that are doing good things in the world. It doesn't matter what it is, right? The good people of the world are the people that should have the cash, because we are going to do good things with it, period. Period. Okay. Oh, goodness. Patricia, oh, Martha, I love your mission to help children. God bless you. That's, that's our future, right? I mean, it's not just our immediate future that we're going to experience, but it's the future of humanity, and it's the call or the decision between, I'm going to continue to just follow this narrative that's being shoved down my throat, or I choose something else, right? And with our kids, I'm extremely passionate about educating them on being able to make another choice. In every moment, make another choice, right? So, yeah. Patricia, yes, it's an experiment, and we are the lab rats, and I pray daily for the children that are going to suffer the most. Absolutely. They're not going to. So let's check that language. I love you so much. They're not going to. We're changing things. We're changing things, right? They were maybe going to, but now I don't believe they're going to. I don't believe that they're going to. I think we got this. I think we got this. We're nipping it in the bud. We're taking care of it. We're making our own choices, and that's that. So that's how I see things. 1907. Oh my gosh, I have to get out of here. You guys have the best day. Again, if you're ready, message me, case study. If not, no big deal. And yeah, I will see you later. Bye-bye.